Well, here we go. Yes, Motek is shaking his head. He's looking to the corner, but as we thought, Lee Chester has won the title, KA European welterweight champion. But from what you were saying, this one, no disrespect to the ISKA, will mean so much to him, won't it?
Absolutely, it's a great one for him, his trainers, for Sheffield where he's from, and for the United Kingdom and Muay Thai in general.
I have with me Lee Chester, the new world champion. Has it sunk in yet, Lee?
No, I don't. No, to be honest, I thought I got off to a pretty bad start. I was a bit in awe of him, to be quite honest. I didn't know, but after a while I realised that, you know what I mean, in the clinch he was superior, but outside the clinch I think...
Well, we were told that the man has had over 300 fights. Right. Genuine world champion, the WMC belt, it's a prestigious title, but after that first round, you really just seem to gain in confidence round after round.
I'm glad you thought so, because for me I was just a bit too... I think I was a bit too lethargic, but you know, I've come through it. I thought the last two rounds I did get the better of him. I weren't actually 100% sure whether I'd got it or not, you know, all the way through, but obviously.
Now there's two things Sandy Holt and myself were impressed with. One was the way in the clinch, although you said you felt he was superior, you negated a lot of his work, and two, at range, your punches and your kicks were very accurate right through the channels.
Oh well, yeah. To be honest, when I was in there, I thought he was seeing a lot of things quite early. But my trainer Mick has been working with me, and to be honest, my dad and Mick and everything, I owe. Do you know what I mean? 3/4 of this is theirs. I just did the easy part, and do you know what I mean? But they've been getting up with me at 6 o'clock in the morning and what have you. And you know, thankfully it's paid off. I watched the video, but I weren't 100% pleased with my performance. But I came through it, and you can't.
Now, at the end of the day, the one thing that he seemed to be dangerous with is he whipped in the elbow. Yeah. Did that trouble you at any time?
No, we knew he was going to be good with the elbow, and you know, it's the thing that I've got to improve on. It's a learning process all the way through, and do you know what I mean? And I am fighting heavier this time round. I normally fight in the 67, no, the welterweight. This is like the super welterweight division, and you know, it was good, and God bless him. Lovely bloke as well, you know what I mean?
Now, you said it's a learning process, but you're actually going to be learning as the world champion. And I'd like to bring in the man that made that possible, who set up the title fight tonight, Master Sken.
Yes, Sken, thank you.
Okay, congratulations, Lee. And I think as your challenger, you have done enough with a clear technique, okay? And as he as a champion, he didn't do enough, okay, to convince that really show the clear as outstanding of the champion. And Lee have done enough to win. So congratulations to Lee, okay? And I'm very glad to see that England we have got World Muay Thai Council champion.
Before we go, I'd also like to bring in Ali Jacko because it's a momentous occasion for us. Momentous, I should say. Ali, we've got a world champion, Lee Chester. And we bring his dad in as well. Let's celebrate. It's a fantastic occasion. Put into perspective for us, Ali, a World Muay Thai Council world champion.
Well, that's the best he gets. It doesn't get any better than this. The fact being is, you know, the WMC world judges and referees gave him the fight, and the fact being he's a world champion. He's holding the belt around his waist. That is a great honour to have for us in England to beat a Thai. I mean, the guy who had almost 300 fights is just phenomenal. And we're honoured and privileged with Master Sken that we've promoted the show. And all I can say, let's bring it on and let's get it on.
Well, maybe we can leave the last word here to Lee's dad. What's it feel like to have a world champion in the family?
Absolutely brilliant. He's really worked hard. He's put every effort into it from last 5 years, and this is the end of it. This is the result of his 5 years of hard work. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm going to ring his mother now and get her out of her misery, if you like, but she'll be absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. We have a fantasy end to this show. An English world champion, Lee Chester. Well done, Lee.
Thanks a lot to all the boys from Sheffield.